how to install and run AppScale. Basically, there are 5 or 6 steps. I'm going to go through all these steps. The first step is to install VirtualBox. VirtualBox can be downloaded from this website. And as you can see, you need to choose the right version for your operating system. After you have downloaded this software, you can just install it on your local machine. And the second step is to install Vagrant. Similarly, Vagrant can be downloaded from this website. Let's take a look. As you can see, you also need to choose the right version for your operating system. Let's take a look at the third step. The third step is to install AppScale tools on your local machine. And there are 2 steps to do this. The first step is to install Homebrew. Let's take a look at this website. This is a website for Homebrew, and we need to run this command to install Homebrew. Okay, it's installing. Okay, it's done. Let's take a look at the other step. The other step is to get AppScale tools. Okay. These are the commands how we're going to do this. We are first going to use Homebrew to install wget. Okay. Okay, while it's running, let's take a look at the other steps. The next step is to use wget to download the AppScale tools from GitHub. Seems it's going to take a while. Okay, it's done. Let's go to the next step. First, we need to copy this URL. And I think it's here. Okay. Let's change it to the newest version of AppScale tools. Okay, it's downloading, and it's done. Okay, as you can see, it's already downloaded here. And the next step is to unzip it. Okay, it's done. And after we have unzipped it, we can install it. OSX. Okay, it's done. And the other step is to add the path. Okay, it's done. What's the next step? Okay, the next step is to register the image with Vagrant. When you are working on this step, you need to download the image from this address. I have already downloaded this image to my computer, so I'm going to use this image. First, let's make a directory. Okay, and let's go to this directory. Vagrant. Okay. Now it's storing the image, and it is going to take a while. Okay, it's done. After we have installed this image, we can put up Vagrant. First thing is to init it. And after we have initted Vagrant, we can get this configure file. And what we are going to do is to change something in this file. First, we need to change the name of the box. Change it to the name we used before. AppScale. Okay. And then we need to uncomment this. Okay. After we have changed the configuration file, we can boot up Vagrant. Okay. Now Vagrant is working. And the next thing is to use this command to go to the virtual machine and change the password for the root user. Okay, what's the next step? Since we have already installed this virtual machine and now it's already booted up, the next thing is now we can actually run AppScale. AppScale. Before we run AppScale, first we need to init it. And after we have initiated AppScale, we can also get a configuration file like this. And we also need to change something in this configuration file. Since we are just using one node, we are going to change all the IP address here to be the same. And this is the IP of the virtual machine. After we have changed the configuration file, AppScale is ready to boot up. Just use this command to boot it up, and it's done.